Hey guys, so it is the 11th of September. Wow. These months are like flying by. It's like just the other day it was July, and life is just speeding by, just kicking our asses. Anyway, I'm headed out to do a quick little photo shoot at somebody's house here. I'm not going to say with what because, don't want to. Start over. Hey guys, so I am out for a drive. Want to do some photography with the drone, maybe some videography. I haven't decided yet. Amanda's at home getting ready for my knee surgery, which I don't think many of you knew I was having. I haven't really talked about what's going on lately, so I figured this would be a good time for us to catch up a little bit. I have bone spurs in my kneecap, 4 of them to be exact, and I got to go in on this Friday. It should only take about an hour for them to get in there and clean up my knee, but that's going to put me out of commission for bow season, for most of bow season. I know I could, they're like, oh, well, you can walk right after your surgery, and they're like, but you can't do a lot of it, every day you do a little more. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be perfectly honest. I know my mom was walking up the staircase like 3 or 4 days after she had a complete knee replacement. So, and she was in her late 60s when that happened. So maybe I will be able to deer hunt. I haven't even picked up my bow. I have no interest in it now for some reason. For a little while there, I was excited and I wanted to go. But then it dawned on me, I have no property. I have nowhere I really want to go and say I'm hunting, because it's all public. And after last year, I don't want to do public again. I want to stay away from it. I don't know. So if any of you have property that you're willing to let me hunt on for the entire season, or for till rifle season, I'd be more than happy to do that, but I don't have any interest in going and sitting in public land. Not to mention, I gotta put up a deer stand. I would have to do all of this week, and today is already Wednesday, so I don't think that I have enough time. And to be perfectly honest, walking right now is incredibly painful. I'm cringing. You can't see it, but I'm cringing right now. So I'm not feeling it, guys. I mean, I'm feeling the pain, but I'm not feeling the excitedness of going out and getting a deer anymore. Maybe I need some new hunting buddies. I don't know. John always got me amped up for bow season, because we'd always go back in the woods and get everything ready and prepare a deer stand or two. Don't have that anymore. So lose that motivation. So I appreciate you guys trying to motivate me, but without somebody actually taking me out onto a property and saying, here you go, it's just not going to work. So, I guess we'll just see what we can do. On another note, I just made my first commercial. It's not done yet, but I'm working on it. I got hired. There's this this paranormal company in the area here that does ghost hauntings, and they go out and they ask questions, and paranormal investigation. And I showed some interest because why not? I've always wanted to see a ghost. I showed some interest, and they contacted me and asked me what are my qualifications. And I'm like, well, I don't really have any. I mean, I've seen a ghost here and there, but I'm very good technically. I know how to operate camera equipment. I know how to edit. I know how to do all that stuff. And they're like, well, what did you do to learn it? And I told them, and they passed on my info to a medium. And this medium got in touch with me, and she said that she needed somebody to help her make a commercial. And I'm like, well, okay. Excuse me. I'm like, I have the knowledge, but I don't have the experience. I go, I don't want to make you a commercial and then not, live up to your expectations. And she's like, well, from what I've seen on my video on my YouTube page, some of the stuff I've created, she said that she'd be willing to take a chance with me. And I'm like, all right, well, just so you know, the money isn't going to be refundable. And she's like, that's okay. So I went there Friday, or what is today? No, I went there Saturday. And I got there at 9:30 a.m. and I was there till 3:30 p.m. And it was interesting. The lady, as soon as I walked in the door, before she even shook my hand or said hello, she just flat out, you need to drink more water. And it's like, no shit. Tell me something I don't know. Make sure we're going the right direction. So she, proceeded to do this best guess thing with me. Was your dad a truck driver at one point? He was also a welder. He was also a carpenter. He was also a taxi driver. He was also a hydraulic engineer. He was also, so was your dad, did you lose your dad recently? And I'm like, 3 years ago. That's recently. I'm like, oh, okay. And so then she's like, are birds a big thing in your family? And I'm like, well, sort of. I said, I've always loved birds. And she's like, and this is where it got me. She's like, did you have a grouse named Fred? What the fuck? I'm like, well, I didn't have a grouse. I said I would go out and I was preparing food plots, and this little grouse, who was a young little guy, followed me around all over the place, and I just happened to name him Fred. She's like, that was your dad. I have not told anybody this, unless she watches my YouTube channel, which is a good possibility. I don't know. And she's like, yeah, it was just, yeah, I saw her go in, and we had to do this, go to this event, and she was the event. She was the person that people were coming to watch and listen to. And oh, there's a bald eagle. Where are you going, Lou? Oh man, where'd he go? Wow, there's a big boy. It was the event was for her, and people were coming in hoping that their people would cross over and talk to. Her name is Jackie, and there was a couple, but God, you could tell it was best guess all the way through. Best guess. I mean, I don't know. I think she just got lucky. I mean, with the very specific thing with Fred, with me, was, I don't know. That's, how do you can't just go around saying, did you have a bird named Fred that followed you around? Like, nobody could guess that. That's not a question you ask anyone ever, because it's just so random. So I don't know what to believe, but I could tell that she was the because these people are hurting and they're looking for answers, and she's taking advantage of that. And I think a lot of people were just, and you know, another funny thing about it was there was over 100 people in this room at $150 each, and 90% of them were women. 95% of them were women. 5% were men, and the men's were the skeptics. You could tell, like, oh, this chick's full of shit, you know, and they're like, no. And the women were just like, oh, thank you so much, and yes, I believe you, and everybody's getting all teary-eyed and emotional and shit, and here's the dude's like, really? You're seriously falling for this? And I was one of those dudes, like, really? You're seriously falling for this? I think Amanda, she would have been more of a skeptic than any of those ladies, because she believes to a point about the afterlife, but not much. Yeah. So, long story short, I got the video, I got all the footage I needed. It's all one camera angle, which blows, because that's the camera angle. You know, that making a commercial, you need like at least 3 to make it interesting. So I'm gonna do some creative editing here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could flip camera angles, stuff like that. I could flip mirror image stuff. There's another eagle up here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see what happens, but I'm here, and I will catch you guys in a little bit.